Class Test 2 from May 2013. Question 1. In terms of A and B, describe the following vector, O to C. I like to think of walking along these things, so if I want to go from O to C, the first thing I want to do is go from O to A. And O to A, as you can see, is the same as vector A. And then we have to go from A to C, which again, as you can see, is the same as vector A, which means that the total distance from O to C is equal to 2A. And that's the answer to part 1. Part 2, B to C. Well, we're starting here at B and we want to end up here at C. So the first thing we have to do is to go from B to O. Now look at B, it goes from O to B, but we're going from B to O. So that's the same as minus B. The next step we have to take is from O to C, which as we saw in the previous answer is equal to 2A. So that means the vector B to C is actually equal to 2A minus B, and that's the answer for part 2. Part 3, from A to B. So A to B. So as before, we're going to walk the journey. We're going to go from A to O. Now the vector A goes from O to A, so that's the same as minus A. And then we're going to go from O to B, which is the same as vector B. So that means the journey from A to B is going to be the same as B minus A. Question 4. Go from A to E. Well, the first thing we do is go from A to O, which as we've just seen is the same as minus A, and then we go from O to E, which is again the same as minus A. So the journey from A to E is the same as minus 2A. And part 5. Go from E to D. The first part of the journey is from E to O, which is the same as A, and then the second part of the journey is from O to D, which is the same as 2B. So that means the journey from E to D is going to be A plus 2B. And that's the end of question 1.